For every swing, every moment, the Milwaukee Brewers fight. It's not just about hitting the ball, it's about leaving a legacy.
What's up, Brew Crew? It's your trusted source, bringing you the hardest information and the most precise analysis on our Milwaukee Brewers. Before we dive deep into what really matters, into the news that's making the entire MLB world stop and watch us, I need to ask you for one thing. If you live and breathe the blue and gold, if you want access to the inside scoop, the tactical breakdowns, and the breaking news first before anyone else, then do yourself and this channel a favor. Click that subscribe button right now. Turn on the notification bell because the information I bring you here is fast, exclusive, and detailed. You don't want to be left out. Trust me. Now let's get down to business. What happened on Wednesday in Atlanta goes far beyond a simple regular season victory. It was a statement. It was a milestone. Beating the Braves 5-4 wasn't just the final touch on a 3-game sweep against one of the strongest teams in the National League. It was the official stamp that placed us on a different level. With that win, my friends, the Milwaukee Brewers became the first team in all of Major League Baseball to reach the 70-win mark in the 2025 season. I repeat, the first. Let that sink in. In a universe with powerhouses like the Dodgers, Yankees, and the Braves themselves, it was us, the team from Milwaukee, who got there first. This isn't luck, it's competence. This isn't a hot streak. It's the consolidation of a project that has been built piece by piece, with a strategic intelligence that is often underestimated by the national media. Our 70-44 record isn't just the best in the MLB right now. It gives us a 4-game lead over the Cubs in our division, the NL Central. And look at the National League landscape. We're ahead of the Dodgers with their 66 wins and the Phillies with 65. We are on top of the mountain and the view from up here is spectacular. This recent stretch is definitive proof of our momentum. We've won 9 of our last 10 games. We've swept back-to-back series against high-level competitors. But how did we get here? The answer lies in the perfect synergy between an offense that has finally found its rhythm and a pitching staff that continues to be our backbone. The sweep against the Braves in Atlanta was a microcosm of our season. They weren't easy wins. They were tactical battles. In the final game, a hard-fought 5-4 victory, we saw the resilience of our bullpen, holding down one of the most explosive offenses in the league. We saw the opportunism of our lineup with clutch hits and pressure moments. We're not just winning, we're winning in different ways, adapting to our opponents and imposing our style of play. This versatility is what separates a good team from a championship team. And the projection based on our .611 winning percentage puts us on pace for 99 wins. 99. That would not only give us the division title comfortably, but it would also set a new franchise record for wins in a single season. Think about the magnitude of that. We are witnessing history being written before our very eyes. Of course, I know what many of you are thinking, because I'm thinking it too. The regular season is one thing, but the postseason is another beast entirely. The last 2 seasons ended bitterly with early exits in the wildcard round. The question lingering in the air is, what's different in 2025? From my perspective, analyzing the team day in and day out, the difference is depth and maturity. We are not dependent on 1 or 2 players to carry the load. William Contreras continues to prove he is the best catcher in the game today, not just defensively, but as a force in the middle of the lineup. Willy Adames has rediscovered his power, and the leadership he provides in the infield is palpable. We have young players who are contributing significantly, given the manager options we didn't have in previous years. The starting rotation, even with its challenges, has proven resilient, and the bullpen, as always, is a fortress. Reaching 70 wins first is a significant psychological achievement. It sends a message to the rest of the league, but more importantly, it solidifies the confidence within our own clubhouse. They know they are the best team in baseball right now, and that belief is a powerful weapon come October. This is not the same team that stumbled in the last 2 years. This is a stronger, more experienced, and above all, a hungrier version. While we celebrate this historic 70-win milestone, it's crucial to understand that a championship mentality allows for no rest. The front office, led by our general manager, understands this perfectly. And that's why, even at the peak of our success, the behind-the-scenes moves never stop. On Friday, we got the news that the Milwaukee Brewers have signed pitcher Julian Merryweather to a minor league contract. To the casual fan, this might seem like a small, almost insignificant piece of news compared to the grandeur of being the first team to 70 wins. But it's precisely in these types of moves that the secret to our consistency lies. It's the relentless pursuit of value of pieces that can contribute in unexpected ways. Merryweather was recently let go by the Mets, and his numbers this season at first glance are unimpressive, of 5.79 ERA and a 1.82 whip over 18.2 innings. Many would look at that and move on, but our organization doesn't. What do they see in Merryweather? They see the stuff. They see a fastball that can touch high velocities and a slider with potential. They see an arm with a history of success, however brief, and they ask themselves, what went wrong? And the answer to that question might be found in Nashville at our pitching development lab. Merryweather will report to AAA Nashville, and there he will be dissected. His mechanics will be analyzed, his pitch arsenal will be refined. This is a classic Brewers move. Low risk, high reward. We are not committing a major league roster spot or a large sum of money. We are acquiring a potential asset and trusting our system to get the best out of him. How many times have we seen this story play out? Pitchers who looked lost with other franchises arrive in Milwaukee and suddenly become key pieces of our bullpen. It's a pattern. It's a deliberate strategy. This signing isn't to solve an immediate problem. It's to add depth and create options for the stretch run and just maybe the postseason. If he rediscovers his form in Nashville, we suddenly have another power arm at our disposal in September, having given up next to nothing for him. It's chess, not checkers. Now, we must turn our focus back to the field. Our next task is a 3-game series at home against the New York Mets. And here, I urge maximum caution. This is a classic trap game scenario. On one side, you have the Brewers, the hottest team in the league, flying high with 70 wins. On the other, the Mets, a talented team, but one that's in a tailspin with a 63-52 record, but having lost 8 of their last 9 games. It would be all too easy for our team to relax, to look at the opponent's recent form and think the wins will come naturally. That is the biggest mistake we could make. The Mets are desperate, they're wounded, and they're playing for their lives in the wild card race. A desperate team is a dangerous team. They have elite arms and bats that can change a game with one swing. We cannot give them an inch of breathing room. We need to take the field on Friday with the same intensity we showed against the Braves. The key will be for our offense to continue putting pressure on the opposing pitchers and, crucially, for our starting rotation to impose its will from the first inning, giving no hope to a lineup with shaken confidence. Analyzing the main story, being the first team to 70 wins is more than just a number. It's validation that our process is sound and that we have the talent to go all the way. Combined with quiet strategic moves like the Merryweather signing, it shows an organization that is attacking on all fronts, the present and the future. Now, I want to hear from you, the Brew Crew. What does this 70-win mark mean to you? Do you believe this 2025 team finally has what it takes to make a deep run in October and break our postseason drought? And what's your take on these low-risk signings like Julian Merryweather? Is this the formula for sustained success? Leave your opinion in the comments. I read absolutely everything. To ensure you don't miss any updates on the Mets series and the in-depth analysis you only find here, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on. I'm your insider bringing you the best on our Milwaukee Brewers. Let's go, Brew Crew.